Excellent. Massive hydropower projects were once considered the emblem of progress in electricity production. Over time, we learned about the significant environmental and social issues they created, from severe degradation of drinking water to dwindling ecologies, and even greenhouse gas emissions, all caused by large dams. It's a shame because hydro is among the most reliable and inexpensive renewable energy sources, although it doesn't have to be a shame. Hydropower projects don't actually require dams, and they don't need to be massive. Those factors cause the vast majority of issues, and a growing group of politicians, scientists, and commercial players are all promoting small, sustainable hydro projects that contribute less environmental impact and are better positioned to adapt to the uncertainties of climate change. However, there is a major impediment to wider adoption. The problem is a lack of financing equity and optionality, liquidity, as well as transparency. Our platform helps to bridge the significant funding gap required to reach climate goals by using blockchain technology to back a tradable infrastructure asset. Clean energy investments need to be scaled up by a factor of 5 to achieve net zero emissions, and our focus on small, sustainable hydropower in Africa plays an important role in achieving this. The geography is ideal because it faces funding issues as well as untapped potential and impact immensely. With a scale of $147 billion in future hydro infrastructure assets set to be deployed, Africa has both the hydrological supply and the energy demand that positions it as a perfect match for our product. Our solution tokenizes and democratizes the equity and debt financing of sustainable hydro assets and provides real-time information on asset performance. Hydronos innovates by leveraging smart contracts from blockchain technology to efficiently trade shares of hydropower asset portfolios, and then it creates secondary markets to enhance liquidity and raise capital for future asset construction. Decentralized finance is a nascent yet growing trend in infrastructure investments, and it's a movement that's already taking place with regards to the renewable energy space, and we'd like to be a part of its progress. Our securities IRR is underwritten at 20% conservatively, with significant upside if incentives are drawn for carbon avoidance and climate mitigation. And what's more is that these investments make the difference for households with nearly no energy access to those benefiting from a reliable, environmentally friendly, and renewable, inexpensive source of power. Our vision is to lower the barrier to entry for sustainable hydro projects in communities that need the electricity the most. And we've validated our solution with several top hydropower companies and financial institutions. Through these discussions, we've learned about the importance of climate change forecasts. We've validated the feasibility of tokenization in hydro infrastructure financing. And we have also identified the specific geographies where these projects could provide the greatest impact. We now have a financing partnership as well, and the rights to tokenize an existing $2.6 million project in Rwanda, as well as a $9 million project in development for next year. The group plans on constructing another 12 facilities in the next decade that we can be a part of, and these comprise of over $400 million in diversified assets, providing clean energy for the equivalent of 1.3 million rural households and accounting for 500,000 tons in avoided carbon emission per year. With experience in climate systems, investment management, and hydroelectricity, our team is uniquely suited to tackle the issues faced by the renewable energy sector. We're asking for this prize to aggregate our token marketplace and tailor our solution to the problems identified by hydropower developers. We can't wait for the journey to flow.